I made a commitment on 2026 to elect as many Democratic governors as I can, and I'm going to. And guess what? That's going to create a lot of great new leaders that will probably also be mentioned in the future.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear in Frankfort today, looking ahead to his big national role in 2026. He'll be leading the Democratic Governors Association. Beshear sitting down one-on-one with WHAS 11 News today. We asked about his future aspirations, including whether he'll run for president in 2028. It's our top story here at 5:30.
Isaiah Kim Martinez and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton interviewed the governor today. So, Isaiah, did he reveal much about his political future?
Well, Connie, Doug, as you know, he continues to be tight-lipped about the question as it relates to president, but he's not ruling it out either, especially as he looks ahead to that highly influential national job that will put his ability to recruit winners to the test.
When I look back at this last national election, in the end, I think it came down to a gut check about who the American people or the undecided voters thought would ultimately help them the most paying the bills at the end of the month.
Governor Andy Beshear's take on last month's election.
Good evening, Iowa!
Where for a moment he rose to the national stage as a vice presidential contender from Kentucky. Would you say governors would make good presidents?
Absolutely. It's the executive experience. It's being pragmatic. All right, I think a lot of times when you're in the legislative branch, there's a lot more ideology that is going on. There's more us versus them.
But since Kamala Harris went in a different direction and Donald Trump won, the talk has been about Beshear possibly running for the top job in 2028.
We ultimately need a president not focused on themselves, not focused on the battle back and forth, but that can bring us together as a country. And I think governors, have to do that every day in their state.
Are you confident that that common sense, common ground kind of messaging will work for you when you run for president in 2028?
Listen, I'm only focused on today as governor and 2026 when I'm running the DGA as the chair.
Beshear is set to lead the Democratic Governors Association in 2026. It could prove to be his biggest test yet. You'll be tested on messaging, fundraising, relationships in ways you never have before.
It's just 36 races.
36 races, 6 battleground states.
What's very important to me for the future of this country to do the best that I can in each and every one of those races. If I do my job right in 2026, that paragraph of people that are mentioned for 2028 will be a lot longer, and that'll be a really good thing.
It's an opportunity for Beshear to prove he can recruit strong candidates who win, something that has been a challenge for him for Kentucky Democrats running for state office.
The legislative races this last year, yes, Democrats didn't pick up a seat, but Donald Trump won the state by 30 points, and Democrats didn't lose a seat in the House or in the Senate.
Beshear pointing to a silver lining.
I think people are coming around. I think what they're seeing is that a supermajority isn't good regardless of what party it's in.
Can you commit that you won't be running for Senator McConnell's seat if he chooses not to run again?
Yes, I can. I would not give up 1 year being governor for 6 years of being a U.S. Senator. I love this job.
So Isaiah joins us now. And Isaiah, if he does have, a national political future in mind, is the Governors Association head enough to get the publicity that he needs to be president? Or
right. Well, Connie and Doug, as you both know, you need name recognition to run for that kind of office. And there's a sense that the Democratic Governors Association will allow him to shore up that kind of fundraising side of things, because he's going to be essentially handing out checks to a lot of these candidates working for that. Can that come back around, work as an IOU, so then he has a lot of that fundraising shored up for the future races if he needs it?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Isaiah.
Thank you very much.